Hey YouTube, this is Stardust here, and we're going to be doing a special video for you guys. So, not too long ago, I did a Dark Magician profile, so I got new cards and updated my Dark Magician deck. Now, this time, if you guys probably haven't seen the blue sleeves, we're going to be doing my Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. So, I went back, kind of like what I did with my Dark Magician, went back, put some new cards in, kind of tweaked it a little bit. Didn't put too much of the new cards. I mostly just like put some cards that I thought will work better and perform better than my old deck that I had. But yes, I re-edited it and I want to do a deck profile on it, kind of like I did on my Deck Magician. Not only that, I'm super excited because when the tins come out, they actually have new cards that I can actually put in my Dark Magician and Blue Eyes deck. Definitely that Blue Eyes tomb, that the statue or whatever that thing. Same thing like the Dark Magician statue, or I should say hologram, whatever the heck that is. That card, that trap card, that actually works really well. It helps you insert your blue eye. So I kind of want to do this, update it to get ready for the new stuff coming out. Anyways, enough of me talking, and let's go straight into the deck profile. Alright, so let me separate the extra deck and the main deck. So we're going to start off with monsters. And of course, like I said, this is a Blue Eyes deck. So we're going to be playing 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon. This cannot be a Blue Eyes deck without 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon. The most iconic card of Yu-Gi-Oh! Besides Dark Magician. The most powerful dragon ever. And yeah, we have 3 of them. Actually, I do have a gold rare. Sadly, I did not pull any of the... I don't have any ghost rares of them. So, yeah. Actually, I think he came out in the old gold set. Next up, we have a card that came out when the movie came out, and it made Blue Eyes a little more good. We have 3 Blue Eyes Eternal White Dragon. This card's freaking good because you can just bust him out on the field. All you have to have is a Blue Eyes monster in your hand, show it, and he can special summon. Knowing that, he can just pop a card constantly. But of course, when he pops a card, you can't actually attack with him. And also, he has the same stats as Blue Eyes, and he's the same level, so he helps you go into your synchro plays and exceed plays. So this guy is just freaking busted. Now, this card was a ghost rare recently, and I sadly did not pull him at all, sadly, because it was hard finding those cards. Next, we have the Sage of Eyes Are Blue. I play 3 of these because one thing, he's a tuner, and you do play a lot of synchros. Plus, like I said, he lets you. This guy is level 1 tuner that helps you go into a level 9 synchro. Plus, this guy, when he's normal summon, you can actually add a tuner, so he helps search out your tuners, so then you can do your synchro plays. Plus, I'm glad I have 3 copies that are secret rare. Next up, we have 3 Whitestone Ancients. So this is a upgraded version of the old Whitestone Ancient. It's also a tuner. So pretty much when this card's discarded interface, you can actually, I think you can special. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was thinking you can add, but I was like, no, I think this one special summons. This one helps you special summon your Blue Eyes from your deck. So helps you get more bodies on the floor, so you can do your level 9 synchros, or you can do your exceeds. And since I did edit it, and this is a light, and it's a tuner that we could use, I put 3 effect failures. You guys probably know this is a really popular card, this format, because, you can stop your opponent's monsters from acting effects. So yeah, we got our basic, generic hand trap. But also it works well because it's a light monster too, so, and it's a tuner that, Blue Eyes can use. Now we have this card. This is Maiden Eyes Blue. I played 2 of this as another tuner, but this card, whenever it's targeted from your own spells or if your opponent targets, you can actually special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon. So it's a good card for getting your Blue Eyes, and definitely in case if you are target or your opponent targets it, you can just, special summon. So like if your opponent uses Dragoon on it, then you can, get Blue Eyes. And then this is the one I was thinking of. This is the old classic one where if it's actually sent to graveyard, you can actually add a Blue Eyes to your hand. So this one just lets you. So we play 1. Next up is our spells. Of course, since we do play a lot of big monsters and we definitely don't want to brick, we have 3 trade-ins, so you pretty much discard your Blue Eyes. And also it works well because this deck has a lot of cards that revive cards from the graveyard, so you do want your Blue Eyes in the graveyard. So this card's good for discarding, and you get to draw cards, so it helps you dig deeper into your deck and get your monsters into the graveyard. Next up, we have 2 Melody Awakening Dragons. This card just helps you get your big boys faster, your blue eyes faster. Plus, you can discard. So, like I said, you can discard the Ancients and then either add a blue eyes, or you can, at the end of your turn, special summon a blue eyes. So, this card's really good for getting cards and getting the blue eyes directly into your hand. Next up, we play 2 Silver Scry. This is pretty much a Monster Reborn for blue eyes, and since I said you do discard a lot, you definitely want to bring them back, so this card's good to actually bring back your blue eyes, so then you can do your synchro plays or your exceed plays, and yes, we do play links or your link plays. Then we play 2 Consonance, since we do have some dragon tuners here. This is another card to help you dig deeper, plus get cards into the graveyard so you can activate their effects. So this works well with the ancient, the dragon stones. And it helps us draw deeper into our deck. Next we have 2 Silent Dooms, more Monster Reborns. This brings back pretty much a normal monster, so you pretty much can bring back blue eyes, and then you can actually do your synchro plays, your exceed play. It's pretty much like extra Monster Reborns. So in reality, you're playing 5 Monster Reborns in this deck. Next up we have 2 Dragon Shine. This card's good because, you want to send your blue eyes to the graveyard so they can resurrect them. Plus with this, if you send a normal summon monster, you can actually do it again. So this card just helps you dump more cards into your graveyard, so then you can bring them back later with those Monster Reborns. And now, since we do have some back row, we play 2 good old-fashioned MSTs. I don't think I really need to explain this because this has been around as long as Blue Eyes has. It just destroys the back row, so it gets rid of any pesky traps you might deal with, any mirror forces or permanents or anything you might have to deal with. Next, this is a card I really do want to get more copies and add more in here. We have 1 Bingo Machine Go. This card actually helps you. It's pretty much like Power Prosperity. It lets you choose, you get to choose what Blue Eyes criteria, so you can choose spells that have Blue Eyes in it, or Blue Eyes monster yourself. Then your opponent randomly picks one, then you add that to your hand. So you can choose 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. Of course, your opponent's just, since they're all 3 are Blue Eyes White Dragons, you're going to get a Blue Eyes White Dragon. So then you can special, so let's say if you have Turnip, but you don't have Blue Eyes, there you go. That's a way to get Blue Eyes so that you can summon Turnip. So, yep, really good card. I really wish I had another copy, but sadly I only have 1. But that's a card I was thinking about adding more. We play a 1-for-1. Of course, we play a lot of level 1s. So this card helps you dump 1. It's a really good card and lets you add 1 to your hand. So then you can start doing their effects. And of course, Foolish Burial sends to the graveyard. This deck has a lot of sending to the graveyard and then reborning them. And speaking of reborning, we have 1 Monster Reborn. This is a really cool Lost Art promo I picked up a long time. I got 2 of these actually. So yeah, we're playing a classic deck, so we're gonna have a classic artwork. And we're playing 1 Called by the Grave, just to stop any pesky hand traps like Ash Blossom or anything. So then our blue eye stuff can go through. And then we're playing 1 Upstart Goblin, so then we can, dig deeper into our deck. Alright, and also we don't play no traps. Not until maybe when that new trap comes, we might play at least 2 of that, maybe. Alright, so we're going to go into the extra deck now. We play 2 Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. This is just a behemoth. This is like your boss monster. This is like a card you really want to get on the board. Super easy to make them. Like I said, you have a level 1 tuners. You just bring it back, normal summon that one guy, add a tuner, and then synchro up into this guy. This guy's such a great card. Next up, we have 2 Zero Silver Eyes. This is a card that, if that card gets destroyed, you can summon this boy, and this boy is just another good level, powerful synchro monster going to. Plus, looks super cool. Sadly, I don't have any Ultras that came from the structure deck. I never picked up that structure deck when it came out. Then we play 1 Vermillion Dragon Mace. Since we do have a lot of tuners, this card can actually really get rid of our opponent's board and break it down. Since we do play a lot of tuners because you banish a tuner, this is a good card. Plus, it's 2700, so it's a really strong behemoth of a monster. Actually, it's getting played in, I think, Virtual Worlds are using it. So, let's use synchros. We can use it too. Then we play, of course, Trishula. You guys all know him. The boy that can rip a card. So he's just really 2900 plus, gets something rid of the board, your opponent's hand, graveyard. It just knocks anything you need to get rid of. Now we play Exceeds. We have number 38, Hope Harbinger. Good card. Really good card for negating spell cards. So you can negate, possibly negate talents unless they have anything. Negate Twin Twister, Regeki, Lightning Storm, whatever you need to. This is a really good card. Plus it's really strong. My friend used to use it on me. He doesn't use it too much anymore. And then we play 107. It's a really powerful card, 3000 attack. No, that its effect is really amazing. Its effect actually can destroy stuff, I think. Hold up. Once per battle phase start, you can detach material. Oh no, it just makes all their effects negated. So this is just a good an effect negator. It just negates everything. Also, you can use it to bait out your opponent's like hand traps or anything if you need to bait out stuff. Then we can play Galaxy Eyes Armor, Photon Dragon. Tell me honest, we just use him just for power. 4000 attack. I mean, he's pretty good. Don't really use him too much. They have the Aegaion The Sea Castrum. I thought this was an interesting tech card. You pretty much put him in defensive position, and what he does is that during Illyria's player's turn, you can banish one random face-down monster your opponent's extra deck. Face up, if you do this, Cathartic becomes... So pretty much, you mostly just use this to banish your opponent's extra deck. So who knows, he might get something lucky. Plus he has 3000 defense, so he might be hard to get over. And then last but not least, we play Thunder and Dragon. It's pretty much Black Rose Dragon for this deck where he hits the field, you detach one, you just blow up the whole field. So, yep, just our fancy Exceed version of Black Rose Dragon. Just to blow up the field. Next up, we play Lynx. We play Shudir, Skuldred, another dragon. Plus, this guy is actually good because you can do multiple stuff depending how many Lynx materials you use for it. So this guy actually helps us special summon. I think he also helps you dig deep into your deck too. So this guy's just great. Plus, he's 2800 and he's a dragon, so he works with our dragons. Next up, we play Hip Hop Hero Shingun. This guy is just good because all our monsters majority of light, so this just gives all our monsters 400. And if we go against any deck that's darks, it decreases them by 400. So this is a good card just to beef our monsters, and if we have to, we can just link it off to link climb into a higher link. Next up, we play Link Revo because we do play a lot of level 1s. This card's just good to protect ourselves when we need to, so we don't want to take any damage. And then not last or least, we have Relinquish Armor. Since we do play level 1s, this card can help us get rid of problems like just normal summoning, sending it to the graveyard, and just taking whatever monster our opponent has a threat to. So, really good card. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. If you did, please subscribe. That will help. Also, don't forget to like the video. It really helps out. And comment down below if actually you started off playing with Blue Eyes or, Dark Magician. It'd be super cool. For me, I did not start in the original Yu-Gi-Oh! I actually started in GX, so I wasn't there from the beginning. I started a little later. But, yeah, these decks are super, awesome. I enjoy playing with them. Also, I'm super happy they're getting new support, and I definitely want to upgrade it and upgrade the Dark Magician. So yeah, if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe. Also, we're almost to 100 subscribers, so if you subscribe, that would be great because I'm planning a special video when we reach 100 subscribers. Plus, I have something special for you guys. I'm not going to mention. I did mention in my other videos, but I'm not going to mention until we hit there. So make sure you subscribe. Please, it will really help, and I appreciate you. Also, like I said, please like this video, and also you'll be notified for my other future videos, because I do, including that 100 special one. I have other ideas and plan, like I want to do more box openings, or I'm actually going to try to pick up Donametri. I'm still saving. I want to do more deck profiles, more dual videos, maybe Idio Pro too, and maybe some physical, don't know about that. Of course, pack openings, I just, a lot more stuff I have future, so you definitely don't want to miss out, so make sure you click the bell icon. So, once again, make sure you guys click subscribe, like, and the bell icon. Anyways, guys, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys in the next